What's wrong with Marcus Rashford in his 2023-2024 Premier League season? Why has he been given the nickname the Belfast Bebe by the United faithful fans? Why is he underperforming or failing under manager Erik Ten Hag?
Looking a cow in the ass.
What? You what?
Then
a cow in the ass.
a cow in the ass.
Having only registered 8 goals in all competitions so far.
I guess this is the question we are all looking for, one that has left us United fans baffled. Is it the system? Is it the fallout that manager Ten Hag had with Rashford's teammate and best friend Jadon Sancho? Is it perhaps the club's fault in giving him too much status and power? Or is it simply complacency? I mean, he signed a new deal on the back end of last season, scoring 30 goals, looking like he was ready to set the world on fire. The club gave him a new contract that enabled him to cash in £300,000 per week.
Perhaps this is the problem, or these are valid fan questions, a mystery that's been heavily debated, causing split opinions and arguments among many Manchester United supporters throughout this season. Please be aware that we are not slagging the player in any way. We evaluate the player's performance on the pitch as a Manchester United player and take into consideration any off-pitch issues that may have occurred. So, why has the Manchester United-born star boy, once celebrated for his talent and being a product of the United Academy, seen such a significant dip in his performance recently?
Welcome to Mufc Realist TV and our analysis of what seems to be a conundrum in the world of Marcus Rashford's football at Manchester United. Let us remind you to subscribe to our channel, smash the like button, and leave a comment after this video in the comment section.
Marcus Rashford, who previously excelled under Erik Ten Hag at Manchester United, has been struggling with his form this season. The once unstoppable forward, who played a key role in ending Manchester United's trophy drought, has seen his performance drop sharply. Concerns have been raised over Rashford's off-field behaviour, with many questioning his commitment to the game and to the club. In early February 2024, Rashford was noticeably absent from Manchester United's squad for an FA Cup match against Newport County. The reason? Illness. But eyebrows were raised when the forward was spotted partying in Belfast, Northern Ireland, around the same time. A waitress who was a key witness in this incident came forward and told the news that Rashford went on a 12-hour tequila drinking spree while in Belfast and had to be put to bed after passing out at 3 a.m. She claims the England international invited her on his night out at Thompson's Garage Club after she served him lunch. The waitress told the newspapers that she joined Rashford and his entourage on Thursday night after the United striker allegedly asked her where they could go that would stay open later than 3 a.m. That made it clear to me that he had already made his mind up that he wasn't going to training on Friday. He had no plans to go home that night, she claimed. The report adds that Rashford flew home to Manchester via private jet at 7 a.m. on Friday morning, before reporting ill for training. This incident sparked an uproar amongst fans, seeking disciplinary action and an explanation. However, it got handled internally by the club, saw Rashford taking responsibility for his actions. Reports claims he was fined £650,000, the equivalent of 2 weeks' wages, and dropped for the Newport tie. To be specific in how the club actually handled this situation, Rashford arrived at United's Carrington Training HQ early on Monday morning, with his brother and agent Dwayne Maynard arriving separately for the summit with Ten Hag and football director John Murtough. Rashford missed training on both that Friday and Saturday, and therefore did not travel with the rest of the squad to Newport. On Sunday, he is said to have recovered and reported himself available to play and willing to travel to South Wales, only to be instructed by Ten Hag to stay at Carrington and train. Marcus has taken responsibility for his actions, a club statement read. This has been dealt with as an internal disciplinary matter which is now closed. On his return, it was in Man United's wild 4-3 win at Wolves. After a disciplinary issue, he repaid the faith of his manager by giving United the lead against Wolves with a curling strike into the far corner from the edge of the area in the 5th minute. Rashford was off the field after being substituted for the dramatic finale to the match, which saw Wolves score in the 85th minute through Max Kilman and again in the 5th minute of stoppage time through Pedro Neto to fight back from 3-1 to 3-3. There was still time for Manu, an 18-year-old defensive midfielder with a bright future, to dance through a number of challenges and curl a brilliant low shot into the far corner from outside the area for his first Premier League goal. In the end, it was Manu who was the unlikely match winner, with the quality of his finish bolstering his reputation as a potential long-term presence in United's midfield.
High-profile former players like Gary Neville and Rio Ferdinand voiced their concerns about Rashford's behaviour, suggesting that it could be affecting his performance on the pitch. Erik Ten Hag, Manchester United's manager, dealt with the situation discreetly. Instead of expelling Rashford from the team, like what he did with Cristiano Ronaldo, he underlined that Rashford is needed and that he should continue to focus on developing his football career at Manchester United. The question is, did the club strong-arm Ten Hag here, allowing Rashford to get off way too easy? Or did the board and the Glazers protect its most valuable player PR poster boy asset, allowing player power by undermining the manager?
But this incident isn't isolated. Rashford's disciplinary issues are part of a broader trend at Manchester United that raises questions about player conduct and club management.
However, despite the incident and the subsequent drop in performance, Rashford is expected to continue playing for Manchester United, unless Ineos and Jim Ratcliffe decides to cash in. Selling him will help raise extra needed funds for the summer transfer window. How come?
You see, Rashford is an homegrown talent, so therefore the sale of Rashford is a pure profit on the club's FFP, financial fair play. At this moment of making this video, the intention of Ineos are not clear of what is on stake for Rashford. Fans have their critical opinions on whether Manchester United should sell or keep Rashford, but unfortunately they are not the ones calling the shots. We are not talking about a night of Belfast tequila shots here. This is probably our finding as to why fans gave him the nickname the Belfast Bebe. The focus here should be redirected towards what is best for Rashford's football career. Factors contributing to Rashford's slump include not only his personal issues and disciplinary problems, but also struggles within the team. Criticism has been leveled at Rashford's playing style and attitude, raising questions if he is a limited player who can only play counter-attacking football, whereas the problem lies in Ten Hag's new possession-based football system that demands a total football and team play to defend as a team and to attack as a team.
This high-intensity system demands wingers to track back, but also to conduct high pressing off the ball on the opposition's half. It is perhaps not what Rashford is about, or have the capability nor the passion to do so. You can see it on his body language in many clips where he is spotted ball watching and jogging, sometimes walking.
Perhaps he is carrying a knock or an injury. If so, he should not be playing.
Hence, there's an air of uncertainty surrounding his future at United, depending on what style of play the new incoming football operations people, Omar Barada, Dan Ashworth and Jason Wilcox, decide on when they arrive later on this year. With emerging talents such as Alejandro Garnacho, who has already outperformed Marcus in goals and assists this season, and ongoing disciplinary issues, Rashford's role within the team is becoming increasingly unclear.
Enduring the storm, Ten Hag's tenure and problem in this story. What has gone wrong with Ten Hag's football? Is he partly to blame for Manchester United's bad results and for still picking Marcus Rashford's, despite his poor attitude and lack of effort this season? The problems are there staring at his face, but despite poor results, fans see him like the mad professor, doing the same mistakes repeatedly, expecting different results. His change of system and high-intensity demands have led the biggest injury crisis in Manchester United's history. But still, he has displayed an unwillingness to change sticking to what he believes is working, and yet it is not working. The results are not showing progress. It's like steering your car to the inevitable car crash, and yet the manager keeps picking and playing the same team that includes Rashford and McTominay as part of the bigger issue. The resilience shown by Manchester United's management in the face of poor results speaks volumes about the club's current ethos. Ten Hag, while not completely securing the confidence of all stakeholders, remains at the wheel, steering United through tumultuous waters. The Dutchman's fate, however, is intertwined with that of the club's Champions League aspirations, a dream that is currently slipping away. The patience displayed by Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sir Dave Brailsford can be seen as a calculated move, recognizing that a hasty change in leadership might not be the silver bullet needed. Manchester United have a problem that must be addressed if we for a split second forget about all the injuries and problems off the pitch. And let's look at what we are here for, the football. The backbone of any team lies in its central defense, a facet that has consistently plagued us despite the stability in our front six. The persistent gap in midfield has haunted us since the Wolves game, allowing opponents like Matheus Nunes to exploit acres of space from the halfway line to our 6-yard box. Our defensive struggles extend to zonal marking on set pieces and an alarming rate of shots converted into goals, highlighting a lack of defensive cohesion and spatial awareness. The front six, with 38 games under their belt, have failed to penetrate the final third effectively and convert chances into goals, as evidenced by our XG. It's chaos on the pitch, devoid of adaptability or tactical adjustments. In-game management is virtually non-existent, leaving us questioning the selection criteria for players and our tactical approach. United's once potent counter-attacking prowess has dwindled, underscoring the need for managerial intervention and a shift in strategy. Yet, Ten Hag remains resistant to change. It's the epitome of insanity to persist with the same tactics and expect different outcomes. The dwindling faith among fans and players alike is a testament to Manchester United's lack of progress. Ultimately, football is about winning games and embodying a distinct identity, both of which seem elusive under current circumstances. Regrettably, fans reach the point of disillusionment. The question is, how long is a piece of string? Will the players, including Marcus Rashford, manage to sack another manager? Or will the club keep Ten Hag and do a proper clear-out of deadwood players?
In summary, Marcus Rashford's recent performance drop has been attributed to a combination of personal issues, disciplinary problems, and struggles within the team. We do not know, or pry in his personal life, or what personal issues he has going on. As fans, we judge a player on what he does on the pitch.
It is fair to say that Marcus Rashford has been underwhelming, only registering 8 goals in all competitions so far. His off-field behaviour has raised concerns, with many questioning his commitment to the game and the club, as nobody is ever bigger than Manchester United.
Despite these challenges, Rashford holds the answer. If he wants to continue playing for United, he has to change his mindset and adapt. Like the famous golfer Arnold Palmer once said, "The road to success is always under construction. Always make a total effort, even when the odds are against you. And concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger."
In other words, with the focus being redirected towards his football career, he must rediscover his happiness. If not at United, perhaps he will find it elsewhere.
This has been our deep dive into the issues surrounding Marcus Rashford's conduct and recent form drop. As always, the world of football continues to evolve and change, so does football players and fans.
Thank you for watching. Please do leave your comment in the comments section. Like and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video or a live show from us. Until next time, keep the spirit of the game alive. We will continue to bring you the latest developments and news around Manchester United.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.